Hey guys, Brian Fisher with Edge Fitness, and I hope you're having a great week so far. I know it's only Tuesday, but hopefully it's off to a great start, and to hopefully help you have a better day today and get off to a good start. Well, we're going to try to help you out with some of your nutrition and taking some better steps on that today. And one of the steps is going to be, well, just kind of looking at, from one perspective, what are you having for breakfast? We've got someone that I'm working with that is kind of going back through our nutrition coaching program. It's the top level of going through it for a year-long program, and it's a big commitment to do that, but it's also a big commitment to just, when we say small habits lead to big change, and you are what you repeat, focusing on that mindset of progress, not perfection, kind of bundling those things together to say, you know what, I'm going to take this whole next year, again, for this person, they've gone through it once before already, and saw tremendous benefit and value, so a great change that they've kept. They're just kind of noticing that things are, again, starting to maybe slide a little bit, just with some stress that obviously we're all under right now, and how that has been affecting their mindset, and how that's been affecting their nutrition, how that's been affecting their movement, and how that's been affecting their recovery as well. Again, those four pillars all come together to help us make good choices. And if one's a little bit off, that can kind of pull us back in some of those other areas. You know, other times we might go temporarily for a little while dialed up in another area to make up for it. If you're not sleeping as well, for instance, you know, maybe you can dial up on your nutrition just a little bit to kind of account for that. If you are really wanting to train hard, you know, you've got to dial up in some of those other areas to keep that balance. You can only maintain kind of that give and take for so long. We want to find that good balance, but it can come from how we dial up and dial down on those different values. But this person was kind of talking back about, you know, I'm not where I was a year ago. You know, they haven't slid back that much. So we had to just kind of remind them of that, and also remind them of the process that they went through. How did they get to where they were a year ago? How can they get back to that? You can always look back at what you've done. We've talked about that before, of if your system's kind of broken, go back to what was working and take those parts, those pieces that will still work today under the situation that we're in, the circumstances that are going on in our day-to-day life, and what we're ready, willing, able to do now. So one of those things was, you know, part of a thing they're really wanting to focus on. They were noticing that, little blueberry donuts, comfort food was creeping back in on a more frequent basis for their nutrition. And we were just kind of talking about, well, cold turkey, some people can just cut that out. Okay? They can say no to that. Our newsletter focused on, today kind of focused on, are you saying yes to the question of, did I follow my plan today? Right? Did you have a plan for today would be one question to ask. But if you have that plan in place, if you have a goal, weight loss, performance, increasing your strength, body composition change, whatever it might be, did you follow your plan today? If you say yes to that, and it doesn't have to be yes to the entire list of the plan. Did you follow the plan today? Did you do something to help your movement get better today, if that was your focus? Did you do something to help your nutrition get better that day, if that was your focus? Your mindset, your recovery, same thing. Each day, working on what you're ready, willing, and able to do, having a plan for that day. Did you follow that plan today? If you say yes more often than you say no, progress, not perfection. You're never going to say yes every single time, every single day. And if we told this person that, you know what, hey, if you never have that blueberry donut again, never, you will 100% reach your goals. And as long as you never have that blueberry donut again, you'll stay there. One, that just doesn't happen, doesn't work that way. And two, most people, if we gave them that option of, think of what is that, if there was only one thing holding you back. So in this case, we're just simplifying it to that blueberry donut. If that was that only one thing holding somebody back. If we said, if you never have it again, you'll reach your goals and never lose them. Again, it doesn't work that way, but if it did, most people would still say no deal. They wouldn't take it, because it's not about all or nothing. It's about saying yes more than you say no. And as we talked about with this person, kind of building up slowly. Small habits lead to big change, but you have to repeat those habits. So again, if talk to them about, you know, hey, if you're having 7 days a week, 7 opportunities to say yes or no to that blueberry donut. Maybe they're saying 7 days, they're saying yes to that donut. Well, then cut it back to 6. That's progress, not perfection. Cut it back to 5. Progress, not perfection. Ideally replacing those 2 times of not having that donut, or making that choice, that saying no to that habit that we're wanting to change, and yes to the habit that you're a new habit, a healthier habit. Right? You've got to do both of those. But to do one, you have to do the other. Then maybe 4 days a week, then 3 days a week, still having that blueberry donut. I know a nutrition coach, fitness coach saying, yes, you can still have a blueberry donut and work towards your goals. Then we get into that argument of the cost of getting lean. How far are you willing to go on that trade-off list of the cost of getting lean, or the cost of your weight loss, the cost of improving your performance, the cost of building strength, building muscle, building mass, whatever that is, hitting the ball further in baseball or golf, being able to throw harder in softball, being able to run further, faster, longer, bike harder, swim longer, whatever it is you're trying to, or whatever your cost of getting lean is. Saying yes to those habits that will get you there, saying no to the habits that won't. So saying yes, did you follow that plan more often than not? That is our goal. That is that progress over perfection. You are what you repeat. That is these small habits that will lead to big change. It's not all or nothing. Again, it's not couch potato, elite couch potato on one side, morbidly obese over here, and elite ripped bodybuilder, elite athlete over here. There's a lot of stops in between. Or think of it another way. Right now, we would all love to take that dream vacation, that exotic, once in a lifetime, over the top dream vacation. That's on this end. That is that elite, high performance, lean, ripped physique. Here is staying home and not doing any kind of vacation at all. Okay? There's a lot of things that you can do in between there. And maybe it's just a dream that's on your bucket list of, if I never do that, I'm okay with it. And that's just fine. We're all at different spots. So if we can focus on, hey, what kind of vacation could I take that's a little bit better than staying home? Go for a weekend getaway somewhere. Awesome. Then step up a little bit higher to a little bit higher, working towards, when it's safe, I would love to go to Disney, take the kids, do all that fun stuff. If that's you, awesome. When it's safe, work up to doing that. If it's saving up for that, if it's waiting until the kids are old enough and teaching them how to behave appropriately in those situations. A lot goes into those things. A lot goes into this journey of getting healthier, getting fitter, but just doing it one day at a time. And again, saying, yes, I followed my plan today, more than saying no. Doing that will get you there if you're willing to stick to that process and stick to repeating that behavior, repeating those small habits to lead to that big change. So again, hopefully this was helpful for you guys to work on your mindset and your nutrition. So if you need some different options, practically, we talked about, hey, what are some other options to that blueberry donut? So quick finisher here, maybe a blueberry RX bar, maybe a blueberry Lara bar, a Kind bar, something like that, a blueberry smoothie, a number of different things. This person wasn't a big cooker at all. They don't like to do that kind of stuff. So there's another thing. They have to look at what they're ready, willing, and able to do and see what are some of those options. Some convenience stores do have better options for you. Okay? Maybe you can find some prepackaged fruit and a hard-boiled egg. There are options. You just have to be willing to look for them, try them, see if they work better, see if they help you to make better choices and make them more consistently. So start there. Start your day off with this. Start your day off with some better choices for your movement, nutrition, recovery, mindset. And don't forget to subscribe and share so you guys can keep up with everything that we're trying to help you guys do to take those better next steps on your health and fitness journey. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys next time.